everyone, it's Amy here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm excited to be giving you my review and swatches of the Dior Nude Air Glowing Garden Illuminators, and I actually was able to pick up, luckily, both of these shades. So you will have seen this in my Sephora haul already, and I almost didn't post this because I was like, oh, I hate talking about a product that is currently sold out. But I know that they come back in stock pretty quickly because this has been a hot and in-demand product, as well as the fact that I happen to find mine in stores. So I definitely encourage you, after you see this video, if you're still in love with it and want these products, to just call your Sephora and check them out and see if they still have them, because my Sephora actually said they were out of stock as well. I get there and there was 2 more still left, so I was like, hell yeah, I'm getting some. So I would just, encourage you to go check around, because you never know. Half the time they're like behind and updating that. Half the time they'll say they're in store, they're not, and vice versa. So, if you're interested in them, just call and check it out, because sometimes they're just slow in updating it. So, I wanted to give you guys my review. I actually picked this up because my friend Liv loves her makeup. Her and I were talking, and there was a couple items we both were contemplating, and so she's like, I'll get this one, and I was like, okay, I'll get this one, and then we'll see how we like them. And of course we both love the products, and then we end up like buying the same stuff. So she bought this one. Let's see, the glowing pink one, and loved it. And of course, when she was sending me pictures and swatching, I was like, yes, I need this in my life. But it was sold out, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna have to get over it. And so when I saw it in Sephora and that they had the glowing nude one as well, I was like, yes, I'm grabbing both of them. I can't wait to talk about them. I can't wait to swatch them for you guys. So I wanted to show you this. This is the packaging that they come in. It was like the most gorgeous thing ever. Also, not to mention, it's Dior, so it's $58 for 6 grams. Obviously you're paying for the packaging. It comes with a little brush. It's supposed to be a little kabuki brush that you apply the illuminator with. Probably not gonna ever use that, but you are also paying to get the luxury of this item. You do get this really cute, gorgeous velvet little casing. That way you can just kind of toss it in there, and it's not gonna like break or fall apart in your purse or anything like that. Obviously they could do without all that and make it a cheaper, more affordable price, but they're not going to, so at least you get like some luxury with it by seeing how beautiful this casing is on the back. It tells you all the information. I think it's really nice. And then you get the beautifully embossed highlighter. I don't know if you can see that, but it says nude for the new Glowing Gardens line that they came out with. Absolutely stunning. So this was the glowing pink, or the shade 001. Now to show you the glowing nude, which same exact packaging. You get this velvet little case, the brush, the little velvet casing. The packaging looks identical, and then now here is the gorgeously embossed nude shade. So side by side, this is what they look like. And at first, when you look at the nude shade, which is 002, you're like, girl, you're fair, you can't wear that. But I promise you, in a couple of videos you will have seen earlier this week, and including that Sephora haul, I did have this on, and it looks stunning. It definitely comes off a lot more champagne than it does gold. So let me swatch these for you. The first one is going to be glowing pink. And then the second one is going to be the glowing nude. So there they are, swatched pink and the nude, and then swatched on my hand, there is glowing pink and glowing nude. You can see that glowing nude is definitely not as gold when you swatch it. It's definitely more champagne and a lot more wearable than you would first think. It's very similar to me. It reminds me of champagne pop, but more finely milled. So when I first saw these online, I thought they were going to be very similar to like the Hourglass ambient lighting powders and the new illuminators that came out, but I promise you these are even more finely milled. These are easily the most finely milled, luxurious, soft, buttery highlighters I've ever felt in my life. They are just so buttery, and they're like, you can't even see all the sparkles in them. They're just so finely milled that the shimmer is just like so fine and in there and beautiful, and like the embossed part of it stays there. I've swatched with it, I played with it, I've worn it, and the embossed part of it just doesn't go away. So I think these are incredibly stunning. Probably my favorite formula of a highlighter I've ever bought or played with. I think they're just so absolutely stunning. And I do have glowing pink on my face today, and like I said in my videos earlier this week, I was wearing glowing nude. So these are just ultra luxurious, beautiful. Obviously $58 for one highlighter is ultra expensive, but if you can afford it and you want it, I think at least for $58, you're getting every bang for your buck. You're getting this beautiful packaging. You've got this really nice packaging. It's got a nice magnetic closure. It's a very like heavy. It's not so heavy that you're holding like straight up metal, but it's definitely on the heavier side as far as the weight. It's much, you know, just more luxurious. The packaging is gorgeous. You get a brush with it, regardless of how useless it is. I mean, it's still like a pretty big size, nice brush with like the nice little packaging on it as well, so you get that, and then you do get the little bag that it could go in as well, which just makes it more luxurious. So at least for $58, you do get all the bells and whistles. I feel like with some luxury products, sometimes you're paying for the name and you're not really getting like the luxury quality of the product. It'll be like a nice product, but then a crappy casing or packaging, and it's just like, seriously, where's my $58 going? Like, I'm paying for a piece of cardboard and a nice highlighter. This is like all around bells and whistles, gorgeous packaging. I mean, this is easily probably the best highlighter I've ever used in my life. This is easily probably gonna be my new holy grail. Like, if you take away the cost of it, you take away the packaging, this is like the best highlighter of life. Way better. It's just a very different formula. It's probably the creamiest, most buttery, finely milled highlighter I've ever used. With Becca, those are very, very buttery, but those are some chunkier glitters and like a thicker formula. You've got all the way down to drugstore that I like, Makeup Revolution. Those are still chunkier glitters. Those are not going to get one swipe of pigmentation like these will. I've used, let's see, Bobbi Brown. Bobbi Brown definitely has a chunkier formula. I love all those highlighters, but I've never loved a highlighter like these. These are absolutely stunning. The best formula I've ever, you know, found, and I just think they're incredibly gorgeous and are going to suit a lot of skin tones. This is beautiful for people with fair complexions like myself, but then you've got this that's going to really, really, really show up on someone with a darker skin tone, but then people like me still can wear it, that it comes off a little bit more champagne. Overall, I'm so impressed by these. I think these are definitely a great investment. Like, if you are a person that says, if I'm only going to get one expensive product out there, like I'm going to spend, you know, $60 on a quality product, I think these Dior Illuminators are it. Like, I think you should skip all the other highlighters. Like, don't get 3 or 4 highlighters from Bobbi Brown and Becca and things like that. Just get this one, or get these two. Just get one or the other, because they're so incredible, and I think you're gonna continue to keep using this one, and then forget about all those other highlighters of life. Like, I'm never gonna want to use another highlighter after this. I love these so much. So I'm so impressed by Dior. I've actually never had anything from Dior except for lip products. I do have a lipstick. I have 2 liquid lipsticks, and then I have also the Creme de Rose like nighttime lip balm that I put on almost every other night. So I've never tried an actual facial product besides lip products from them, and I'm so impressed and so glad that I did purchase these and got my hands on them. So if you can get your hands on them, I would, because they keep selling out left and right, and they are just absolutely incredible. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe so you can stay tuned to all my upcoming videos, and I will see you guys very soon.